What's up, guys? So I decided to just go ahead and install my lights from the ceiling. The parts I ordered to create my bracket for my lights are in back order. So for now I'm just going to go ahead and hang them from the ceiling. As you guys can see, I'm using this piece of extra plywood I had laying around. Same plywood I used to seal the back of my stand. It's really helped me out to hold the light up for installation. I'm going to be using some of these butterfly hooks here. Each one can hold up to 30 pounds, so that would be about 60 pounds. The light weighs about 23 pounds, so that's enough to hold up the light. Right now I have everything pre-installed. The cables are right now, I'm holding them up with some pins. So yeah, guys, using this method here with the board really helped me out. As you can see, I was able to just measure everything out on the board, make sure everything was squared out, that the cables were straight. That way I have everything set up before I drill the holes on the ceiling. So all I have to go ahead and do now is just go ahead and drill these holes and install the cables. So let's go ahead and get the cable. Okay, so cables are installed. We also went ahead and installed the butterfly hooks. Everything came out nice and even. Now I also make sure that the top of the tank was well sealed. Before drilling, I went ahead and sealed it off with a couple of plastic bags. Now all we have to do is just adjust the height of the cable to install our lights. I'm probably gonna put them up at around 15 inches from the water line. The nice thing here about this cable kit here is that you are able to adjust the height without having to remove the light. All you have to do is just unscrew this top part here and the little flange. All you have to do is just press it down to slide the cable either up or down to adjust the height on the light. Voila, guys, so the lights are finally installed. So this is how it's going to be looking for now. The materials I ordered are in back order for about 2 weeks, so I probably won't be getting them within the next 2 weeks. I ordered the aluminum T-slots in black so they can match my stand. So for now this would do, but I'm really liking the way it's lighting up the tank. As you guys can see, there's plenty of light. I mean, right now the settings are not even close to 50%. I think my blues are at around 35%. And all the other channels are at around 18 and 20%. So plenty of light to put corals anywhere I want on the rock. Another issue I thought I was going to have was having this center brace here. I thought I was going to be having some type of shadow down the middle of the tank, but as you guys can see, the lights are really doing their job. The lights right now are probably about 17 inches from the water line. And yeah, they're looking, really loving the way they're looking. I probably just have to still mess around with the settings to get the perfect look I want for the tank. But overall, I'm really happy that I have no type of shadowing. I also get a nice shimmer to the tank as well. And as you can see, the rock is all lit up. No type of shadowing on it or shadows created by the center brace. So that's what had me worried. I'm really happy. So yeah, guys, I mean, I couldn't wait. Plus, I also wanted the tank and the fish to start getting acclimated to the lights. When I first turned the lights on, the fish were acting a little scared, so it's something new for them, but they'll get used to it. I'm also going to be keeping an eye on the rock. Keep in mind that this rock hasn't received any type of lighting yet, and I'm going to keep monitoring to make sure I don't start getting any blooms of any algae, which I don't think I will, because I've kept my tank really nutrient low. So we'll see how that goes. Now another reason why I also wanted to put these lights up Let me show you guys what I've been dying to use since April. That's right, in April at Reefapalooza here in Orlando, I was the winner for a raffle for $100 for coral. That's right, guys. And this is from Stormborn Reef. It's a nice store. I've already went to it. It's probably about 40 minutes from my house. And I've been dying to use this certificate here. But as you guys know, I had no lights, so I've been holding on to it. And finally, I get to go use it this weekend. So my plan, guys, is to I really want to get a NEM for my clownfish to see if they host it. So I think I'm probably gonna get if they have a NEM, I'm gonna use that on the NEM if they let me use it. If not, I'll just get some coral. But I really want to put a NEM in here first so it can get established. You know, if it starts moving around, give it a couple of weeks, and then that way it would be a lot easier to introduce it now that I don't have any coral, then introduce it later when there's, you know, a lot of coral in here and it starts walking around and stinging everything. But as you guys know, if they don't have a NEM, I guess I'll walk out with something else from the store. But I really wanna, that was my excuse to put the light up. I was gonna wait to get my things to create the bracket for my lights, but 2 more weeks, I was like, I'll just go ahead and put it up now. And once I get my things in to create my bracket for the lights, I'll do a video on the creation of that bracket and keep you guys posted and updated on that. But for now, it's not looking bad at all. Really loving the way it's lighting up the tank. For now, I'm going to start running the slow acclimation. With the slow acclimation, the lights turn on at 8 a.m. Only channel 2, which is the blues, turn on at 8 at around 1%. Then they start ramping up. By 12 p.m. they're going to be at 50%. They keep ramping up. By 5:30 they'll be at 60%. And from 5:30 going all the way down to 8 p.m. they'll start ramping down to 0. So lights will be off at 8 p.m. on the tank on the slow acclimation setting. On the other channels, channel 1, which is the 18K wide, those will turn on at around 9 a.m. at 1%, ramp up to 30% by 12 p.m. keep ramping up. By 5 p.m. they would be at 50%, and then start ramping down, and that channel will be off by 6 p.m. On channel 3, which is where we have our dual chips and our UVs, they also turn on at 9 a.m. at 1%, ramp up to 30% by 12 p.m. They stay at 30% all the way up to 5 p.m. and then ramp down and turn off by 6 p.m. And then channel 4, which is our white spectrum red with the low Kelvin white and high blue peak, those turn on at 9 a.m. as well at 1%. By 12 p.m. they're at 30%. They keep ramping up. By 5 p.m. they would be at 50%, and then start ramping down and at 0% by 7 p.m. So that's the slow acclimation settings, the schedule on the slow acclimation, and I'm going to be running that on the tank for several weeks, even when I start introducing coral into the tank. So there you have it, guys. Give that thumbs up, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. Really loving the way it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and keep messing around with the settings until I get that perfect look I want for the tank. But this is an update just so you guys can see how strong the light is. It's not even at 50%, and it's really doing its job. I'm really happy I didn't get any shadowing from the brakes there, because if I did get shadowing, I was thinking of getting another unit to put 2 units on each side, but with this one unit, so you can see it's plenty of light all the way down to the sand bed. Alright guys, till next time, thank you for watching.